Thanks for staying with us. So thank you so much. Lori Adkins is no stranger to the show. She's here to talk about the National Women's Equality Day.
National Women's Equality Day.
That should be every day, shouldn't it?
I would hope one day it will be.
That's pandering, Dan. Yeah.
It's pandering?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It should be every day.
It should be every day. Equality Day for everybody should be every day.
Should be.
But is there something special going on in town to celebrate Women's Equality Day?
This will be our first event that we're holding for it, and it's the 26th of August. We're going to have a small
Which would
event.
be a Thursday?
A Thursday.
A Thursday. Okay.
A small event on the courthouse square. We're going to have about 5 organizations that are participating with little information booths. We're going to dot the whole square with little quotes that people can walk around and read, inspirational quotes on equal rights, and quotes about women, quotes just about uplifting quotes, nothing too radical, just uplifting and sort of motivational for both sexes, actually. And then we're going to have a walkathon over at Cooper Park later that afternoon and take those same quotes and put them around the track there at Cooper's Park. And if all goes well, fingers crossed, we'll be showing Iron-Jawed Angels that night, which I highly recommend for anyone.
It'll bring up goosebumps.
Yes, and especially for anyone that has teenage daughters. I highly recommend it. I think it's really becoming lost in our history. The 19th
Now, where will you
Amendment.
show that at?
We're hoping to show it at the park.
At the park, okay.
An outdoor event? An outdoor showing?
An outdoor showing. It will be small. It's our first event. We're not expecting a huge crowd, but we're hoping that both men and women join us in the walk. The walk will start at 5 o'clock at Cooper Park. And we're looking for people to get sponsorships or just to walk for free, but just to sort of join us in recognizing those that walk before us on the path to equality, and that taking those steps so that one day there will be equality. There still is a long way to go, and we're not asking to walk in front of anybody. We're not asking to continue to walk behind anybody. We're asking to walk alongside of those. And that's what we're asking the community to do, to help us support walking as equals.
Yeah, and this is all associated with Serenity, is that right?
It is, and this came about in us helping a client who is facing a court case right now that is based on some gender bias. And I'm not going to call it out right now because it still is in litigation, and but it is based on some gender bias. And so we were looking at a way to support her in this case. And I was on the internet doing the research, and this just popped up, and I was like, oh, what a great way to recognize this. And as I was doing the research myself, I became very ashamed in the fact that I did not know my own women's history and did not know that it took 71 years of struggle for women to get the right to vote. I felt very embarrassed by not knowing that fact. I knew it was a struggle. And I had watched the movie Iron-Jawed Angels, and knew that women fought hard, but had no idea that in our own history that it took that much. I did not know that it failed to pass the first time. I did not know that women were institutionalized and put into insane asylums because they were thought to be crazy for trying to get the vote and to be kept quiet in
they
order
had
to try to
things
get
thrown at them. They were physically assaulted.
You know, it's just a part of that history that, you know, I think it's kind of nice to be taken out and looked at on this day. And it's across the United States. It's on the 26th of August every year. And I've been in this field for 17 years now, and I never knew this day existed until this year. And so,
well, you should talk to BPW. BPW does a recognition, and they showed Iron-Jawed Angels on the college campus.
I just think
2 or 3 years ago.
It's wonderful, and I probably will call them and
call
say
BPW.
I would love to be part of any effort they do and hope maybe they can support us in ours, because it's just you know, a wonderful opportunity for men and women to join together in this. And I'm a big man. I've been on this show before. I'm big on organizations and, you know, both the genders and anybody joining together for any effort. I'm not one of those organizations or an individual that thinks anything can be won fighting it on your own. And so I'm one of those, hey, y'all, let's get together and do this. And that's what I think this can be about.
That's good.
So what we're doing is we're meeting on the square in Mountain Home on Thursday the 26th. We're going to have information booths about the different organizations. We're going to have the inspirational signs around the courthouse so anybody can come and check out the signs, see what the organizations are in town. Most of them are nonprofits. At the Pregnancy Crisis Center is going to be there. Serenity is going to be there. I think Schleiman Center for Women is one of the ones that has agreed to be there. Two of the other ones have talked with one of the coordinators of the event. Any organization that's interested can call Serenity's office. There's no cost. It's just an event to get our organizations out there that want to support women's issues and that are excited and want to recognize the event. We're asking any women in the community to wear pink or purple to support the day and recognize the cause that women have. So pull the pink out of your closet on the 26th. Be proud to be a woman. Be proud to support that. Men, if you support the women in your life, wear pink that day. It's manly. You can do it. Be in touch with your feminine side. One day you can do it. It's part of our history. Women have come a long way, baby. It's not just a cigarette slogan anymore. We can do this.
Or an old Helen Reddy song.
That's right. And sort of be proud of it. Then we're going to move over to the park. I think the walkathon registration starts at 5 o'clock. So if you did gather a team, if you want to bring any type of a sponsorship or have your team recognized so that we can put it in the paper the next day, whose team was there and what they brought and what they contributed, we'll be able to register you there and show who was on your team and what they were for. We're looking for Red Hatters groups, high school teams, social clubs, men's groups. I'd love to see some men's group walk in support for this. I just think it would be awesome. We're going to be walking the laps there at the park, and it's called the Steps for Equality Walk is what it's called. So come sign your team up, walk the park, read the inspirational quotes, enjoy the time. We'll have free water and soda for everybody walking, and enjoying us on this first time. We're going to try to make the best of it. It's going to set us up groundwork so next year we can make it a little bit better and bring in some more partnerships. And we're excited.
Thursday the 26th of August.
26th of August.
Lori, we're out of time. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for pushing me in there.
I'd like to thank all the guests for being here this week, and we'll see you again next time.
Next week. Bye.